Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OGEN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very, very nice volume on Friday, and along with this nice volume here, the more obvious factor, very, very nice price action with it. So definitely a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's map out some levels of support, and then we can talk areas of resistance. First level of support, keep an eye on going into next week, and this is what I would call the ideal level. When you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute best? That would be if the price can stay right up above that green line, which is denoting the dollar mark. So don't get me wrong, though. I'm not saying that if the price falls below $1, that implies the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can manage to stay up above $1, that would certainly be a huge sign of strength next week. Taking a step back and looking at things from more so the big picture point of view, that is where the purple line here comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line there is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, that right there being defined as quote-unquote the move. Just keep an eye on that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. How are you going to best visualize that? No questions asked. Again, yeah, staying above $1 would be great, but grand scheme of things viewpoint, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. Now, what about levels of resistance? As far as where the sellers are hanging out at right now, pretty straightforward. That's right up there at the $1.15 mark. And, it makes sense why the price got rejected up there on Friday. Why do I say that? Well, you go back through the history of the chart, and you can see back there on the 25th, that is where it was rejected, and you fast forward to Friday right there. And tried a couple times, just couldn't quite push through it. So by no means am I saying it's impossible to break through $1.15. I'm just saying it makes sense why the price is struggling right up around that area. So that is certainly public enemy number one next week. All in all, though, no doubt about it, great close, great Friday. Not just a question of whether or not the bulls can build upon this momentum next week, so we'll see what happens. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.